Hey,
Hello.
come on in the room. So happy Monday. Come on in and tell us where you're from, what set you claim. Share it to your page. Come on in. Tell us where you're from. Let me see. Come on in. Let us know when you're here. And if my husband right, Richmond Heights, Florida, beat him up.
Who that?
I knew he was gonna do it. So Captain Obvious.
Hey, it is what it is. You gotta keep it 100.
One hundo.
Yeah.
Come on in and tell us where you're from.
Let me put Demetri on to you.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm somebody. I'm somebody, no?
You were.
I was?
You were.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Take a minute to share to your page. Let's see. Tell us come on in and tell us who is here and where you're from. Remember that song say, where are you from? Orange County. Oh, there is Mildred.
They don't know that song. They're not from here.
Right, Memphis, Tennessee in the house. It was a local hit.
Orlando hit.
Guys, they have some new features. And while we're waiting on people to come in the room, come in, tell us where you're from. I'm going to play a clip. We can do this now.
Say disagreements when we first got married. She didn't like for me to be in close proximity during those said disagreements because she felt that was
threatening. Now, it was threatening for more than one reason. I mean, anytime people are close to you, you're talking, and it's heated, it's a form of confrontation, threat. But then, if you've ever been, this is about being intimate and knowing your spouse and who you're dealing with, whether it's your spouse, your family member, because if they've been in an abusive relationship, then you walking towards them means something different. You might be walking towards a hug, but it's confrontation at that point.
Confrontation.
So it's important to know who you're dealing with, know their
Right
background,
in
know
these
their
streets,
history.
confrontation.
Now, I know when we like to know their history, being nosy,
Of us.
But
So he talking. Okay, I'm trying to get going. Listen, he talking junk about me. Okay, so I can remove it. I found that we can put some clips, and I think it's cool waiting for people to come in the room and tell us where you're from. So we still waiting on people to come on in the room and tell us where you're from. We got Richmond Heights, we got Memphis, Tennessee in the house. Demetri Holmes, Florida.
Yeah, no.
Listen, we somebody.
No. Don't even try.
Where you from? Demetri Holmes. No? Why we can't shout out Demetri Holmes?
You shout all you want. Oh, that's not really a thing.
Come on in the room. Come on in the room.
Yeah.
Jesus is my doctor. He writes out all of my scriptures. He brings all of my medicine in the room. It's in the room. Why was it a big old delay? That's right. You see what it said? Demetri Holmes in the house. Demetri Holmes. I'm cute, y'all. I'm cute, girl. I'm cute. Take a chance. So take a minute to share this to your page before we get started. I appreciate each and every one in the house of the Lord tonight. Look at Cedric talking about child boo. What there's a dog face? What kind of face is that?
Y'all look like a Demetri Holmes.
Ooh, Todd, you said we like dog face individual. Now you wrong for that.
You said
I don't know how I feel about that right there. Didn't they do it, children? So how was your Monday? Today is February the 8th. I had a birthday since we were on here last. Although when we were on here last, honey, it was a struggle. I was blown up. I was tired. The Wi-Fi wasn't working. I was just like, you know what I'm not gonna do today.
Why was you blown up?
I don't even remember. You remember?
I know that the Wi-Fi wasn't working, and you wasn't too mad about it.
Okay, so I don't know. Remember
like,
what? I don't.
Lord,
I
would have ran in the bush.
no, I wasn't feeling well because I came on to say
No, but you said you were blown. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember what.
I don't know. What was it? I don't remember.
I know you weren't feeling well, but
I wasn't feeling well. I think it was.
acting up.
I think it was a lot happening that day. I think I wasn't feeling well. I think I was blown up. I don't know. It was just too much. So I see we got some people on the line. You'll tell us where you're from before we really get into this tonight. We will shout you out.
Don't forget to like and share your page.
Yeah, and if you can take a minute to make sure you go over to our YouTube page. It's the one with Cedric and I kissing in the bushes. Got green in the background. We was romantical. He don't want to be romantical now, y'all. He be tripping. He too old to be romantic, I guess now.
That's what it is.
That's what I think it is.
Okay.
You is old.
We ain't gonna get on that subject of old, but okay.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
Yeah, we're gonna let that go right there. Stay right there, right there.
Let it go, let it go. No? Okay. So anyway, I didn't get anybody to tell me where how was your day today? Like, I mean, what did you guys do today, Cedric? How was your day?
I was a medical transport service.
That was only for like a couple of hours. So how was your day today? Like the entire day. A day that the Lord has made.
Good. That
you will rejoice and be glad in it.
I will.
So you don't know how the rest of your day was?
All right. It was not eventful.
Oh. Okay, well that might not be good. But I mean, don't you want your day to be eventful in some kind of way?
Not all the time. A day without event sometimes is just what you need. That's a regular, old, relaxing, chillaxing day.
Chillaxing day.
Relaxing? I said relaxing.
Listen, we said relaxing. Whatever I said in Alexa, keep thinking we're talking to her.
Yeah, we're not calling your name.
You're not talking to you, girl. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. She just do what she want to do. Ain't she hard-headed like a mother?
That's a woman for you.
Wait a minute.
Always in somebody's business.
You know what? I can't stand you. I do know that we have some great shows coming up. One of which next week, and I want you guys to do some research on your own. And the title of the show next week is "Why Is Love Not Enough?"
Right. And tell your friends about it so they can put their 2 cents in, because everybody got 2 cents to put in.
So this is the thing: if you would like to jump in on the show and tell us why you feel love is enough or not enough or whatever, then next week I'll put the link in the comments. So if you want to come on, you can just jump in, jump out, introduce yourself. Because this is the thing. It's coming from Corinthians. And we're talking about the love chapter. We say love is patient, love is kind, love is long suffering. Love does not keep count.
Who told you that?
But then that's what the Bible says. Look what Tanya say. Hold up.
Women's.
You know what? I ain't doing that today.
Look, she said, I'm already here.
So we talk about the Bible says love is patient, love is kind. And then when you hear married people talk, and Cedric and I have said this as well as other married couples, that love is not enough for a marriage or to keep a marriage or whatever.
Mm.
So as I've been studying this particular chapter, I am having some second thoughts, and I'm sure I'll be playing the devil's advocate on this.
But how's your perspective on that change from when you first got married to now?
Well, we're going to wait for Monday of next week to dive into that.
Oh, okay. You're going to give them with a teaser.
Yes, we're not going to go into that now because
show them a little bit and take it back.
Yes, I just want them to have their appetites wet for this particular show.
Oh, you're trying to moisten the appetite.
So you say what? What I'm doing?
Moisten.
Moisten. So anyway,
wet the whistle.
We're talking about February, the love month, or is it?
Wet my.
So we're talking about February, the month of love and Valentine's Day. Do we know where that came from?
You know, I had researched it once, but I had forgotten all the information. It's from some kind of pagan holiday, I believe. I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that.
Okay. So do you think we should put our emphasis all on one day? And why or why not?
Emphasis.
Our emphasis. Hey, cousin Yolanda, you need to get your cousin right here. He's talking about women. Women.
No, I don't think we should put our emphasis on one day. Every day should be Valentine's Day.
Now you're being silly.
That was very cliche, right?
Right.
No, but there should be, not necessarily, I'm not going to say every day because that would be disingenuous. But I think there should be frequent days throughout the year that are special.
So what about
like Valentine's Day?
So what about the women that, and I say women because men want stuff too, but women are usually the ones that are like gung ho about it. And if y'all disagree or think something different, y'all can tell me.
Listen,
So
I saw a show. I meant to share it with you, but I forgot. But this brought it back up to my remembrance. I can't remember what show it was.
Trying to say you just redeemed yourself, right? Because he was going down a rabbit hole.
Right. For all of you studious guys out there, you need to do something at least twice a quarter for your woman.
Twice a quarter?
Yeah, twice a quarter.
Well,
but I digress. That's for all of the accountants and bean counters there, the actuaries.
Okay.
But anyway, I saw a show and there was a guy with a best friend, right? And so the best friend was a single. You know, the shows, the one guy in the relationship, the best friend's always single for some reason. So the guy in the relationship was telling his best friend how he's doing this, that, and the third for his lady on Valentine's Day, blah, blah, blah. And so the single friend was like, hey, dude, listen, every Valentine's Day you're going out of your way for her doing this, that, and the third, but she don't ever do anything for you for Valentine's Day. He was like, no, my lady. Like, thought about it, like, no, every year for Valentine's Day, only thing she give him is sex.
Good.
Yeah, but you should be getting that all the time, not just on Valentine's Day.
But then that's a whole other topic because people use sex as a gift because it's not a frequent thing to a lot of couples, especially married couples where it should be frequent. It's just not.
Okay, but so if that's the case, why is that gift only applicable to the man? Because the woman want actual gifts. You don't want no sex as no gift.
But see, okay, so in majority of the relationships, sex is what the man wants. The women like it, but they don't like it like the man like it.
I disagree. If they like it so much, they want to have it. So they can't like it.
No, I said no. You can like something and not want to do it all the time. Y'all love that thing.
That don't mean you really like it. You mean it's okay. You don't mind it, but that's not liking. In my opinion. Because if you like certain foods, you might not eat them every day, but you eat them frequently.
Well,
unless, special education, like if you got diabetes and it's candy or something like that, but you get what I'm saying? So you can't say you like it and don't ever do it.
Diabetical.
Right. Like if the doctor tell you not to do it, but if you like something and it's not going to kill you, you'll do it frequently. That's right. Exactly. So don't tell me you like sex and you don't ever have it. That's they're allowed to take the test, determine that is a lie.
Okay, so well, I still think they can like it, but
Well,
like I like you like certain things occasionally.
no, but this is the other thing. This is the caveat to that. They may like it, but not with that person that they married to, or there's some other underlying issues with that person, like they don't like them or they feel resentment toward them for whatever reason.
Well, we've determined in previous broadcasts
Right.
several times that your level of connectivity or intimacy plays a
Right.
part as to your hunchability.
Yeah.
Because
Good word.
if I don't like you, or we're not getting along, or you treating us bad, then I'm sorry, we got a text and it was hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh
really
my
good.
God. So, but most guys think some nasty sex on Valentine's Day is a good thing.
But listen, I will go on a limb to say that the sex they get on Valentine's Day is not that nasty and it's not that extraordinary than what they normally get.
See, I'm gonna go.
That would be my assertion. Now I know, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through that because that's not right.
But I believe that would be the case.
That's not right. That's not right.
Okay.
Let me tell you why it's not right. Because I have listened to women talk about getting prepared for Valentine's Day. Like they may have some plan, but then they're like, well, we're going to stay at a hotel or we at the house. They decorate the house, the bathtub, the bed. Like to them, they put it all in on the sex because that's their gift.
No, see, again, you're taking liberties and making assumptions.
No, I talk to people.
Listen, just because you decorate something and put flowers on the bed don't make the sex no better. It's the still same raggedy junk for all the other months. You just got some flowers on the bed. Now don't get it twisted. Or you just bubble baze me. The sex still raggedy.
Hello, Harrison Family Vlog.
Yeah.
To our show. We're having a discussion about February, the month of love, and now we're talking about Valentine's gift, how men don't typically get anything.
Right.
And we were saying women a lot of times give men sex.
And women get gifts, good gifts.
Okay, but he's
Bracelets,
saying that he
rings.
don't think the sex is that amazing that women give out.
Well, there's always outliers, but I'm saying by and large and in general, the sex is not that much more extraordinary than it normally is.
Hey, Sean.
You might put a little extra pump or two, maybe.
You said extra pump or two?
But you ain't doing nothing that's doing nothing to write home about. You put some flowers on the bed.
Hold on, time out.
And you pay somebody.
Time out.
Don't mean nothing.
Time out. Okay, you're not talking about me. You talking about their wife because your wife gives it to you.
No, but we have an understanding. We know what Valentine's Day is, so they ain't talking about it. Most couples are not like we are for Valentine's Day.
And how are we for Valentine's Day?
We don't put as big of an emphasis on it. Like we do stuff, but it's not like we're not going all out like that.
Do you remember the last time we went out to eat for Valentine's Day?
I don't.
Okay, so you definitely don't remember where it was.
We don't normally go out to eat on Valentine's Day, though.
No. So the Harrison Family Vlog says, he has a point. Makes it seem like Valentine's is only for women.
Correct.
Now, I listen.
That's real.
Listen, bump your brakes. I agree that it's supposed to be for both people, but society has put it where buy her a diamond bracelet. You don't see commercials and stuff for gifts for men generally. You might see a little ad every now and then, but
what does that have to do with you doing what you're supposed to do?
But listen, okay, y'all starting trouble. Huh? You know what?
Talking about society.
We got
you let society decide the rules of engagement for your relationship? That's ridiculous.
Harrison Family Vlogs. I'm going to follow you back later after I get rid of listening him out about this. But, okay, so listen, I had to write down because I won't remember. But I'm not talking about that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
But I'm saying, okay, like, so what do we do for Valentine's Day? What is a typical Valentine's Day for us?
We normally eat at home and talk or whatever, or watch a movie or whatever we end up doing. It depends on when it is. Like if Valentine's Day is in the middle of the week, There's not a whole lot going on. If it's on the weekend, then we might go do. It just depends on when.
Go do what? We did that. I almost say
No, we went places, but it wasn't dinner. Like we've done different things.
Well, first of all, I don't like dinner on Valentine's Day.
Right.
Every restaurant is acting
Exactly.
well pre-pandemic. I don't know what's gonna be now,
Right.
but the way y'all out here acting like ain't no pandemic happening, y'all might pack these restaurants. But pre-pandemic, we didn't go to restaurants because I don't like long waits. I like to go eat. Go to the restaurant, eat, take my butt home. But I gotta wait for 2 hours. I'm not doing that. That's not ever. It ain't nothing that good ever in my life. But what I was going to say was the last time we went to dinner. So this particular Valentine's Day, I wanted to do something. It wasn't like dinner, like nothing big like what everybody else do. But my husband missed all my cues and my direction. I was doing air traffic controller stuff.
No, you weren't communicating.
I was communicating.
You were throwing hints.
No, I was communicating, but because he's so used to me not wanting to do absolutely anything, he didn't listen to my.
I didn't listen.
You didn't listen because I was talking.
I didn't understand what you were saying.
Well, you should ask me to clearly articulate myself.
If you say the sky is blue, and I say, okay, it is blue, you like, well, I say the sky is blue, that means I want to go outside. No, you need to clearly communicate
First of all, that's not the truth, okay?
How do you know? That was so long ago.
But listen, we end up, after we had got on each other's nerves and kind of had a little disagreement. We didn't have an argument. It was just strong tension.
Oh, I knew.
We end up at Boston Market, y'all.
That was like 15 years ago.
I know that's the last time we were at dinner. I was like, and listen,
Right.
Boston Market, sitting across from each other and mean bugging each other. When I tell you we weren't talking, and
the food wasn't even that good.
It was the most awkward meal I had in my life.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I think we had more awkward moments than that.
Well, Jesus, how many awkward moments did we have? Do tell.
A lot.
Wait.
I remember we went out of town somewhere, and you got mad at me. We got an argument. We were eating, and the whole rest of the trip was like terrible. Like nobody talking. We were all home for hours in silence. You didn't want to listen to the radio.
I wasn't mad at him. He probably was mad at me. That's what he does. Okay? Anyway, back to this Valentine's gift stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think is missing why we want to only focus on the woman for Valentine's Day?
I'm not sure why that is, but you probably are right, though. They do, like, everything you see is always jewelry or Build-A-Bear or this or that.
Did you say Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, you see all the commercials for Thanksgiving. Well, if you really love her, buy her this. If you really love her, buy her that. You don't see any. If you love him, buy him this. You see none of that.
If you want to jump on and give us your opinion, I just put the link in the chat. You can click on it and come on in the room if you want to. But I would love to hear what you have to say because I'm trying to figure out why is it that we don't put any emphasis on. I know it's emphasis. We just say that as a joke. On men getting gifts.
Right.
But I have never been with a man that
it was a YouTube skit.
Listen, but I've never been with a man that wanted gifts for YouTube. Gift
for YouTube. Gifts for Valentine's Day.
Gift for Valentine's Day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what? The man that you brought up, you had just brought me something from the store because that's how we ended up at Boston Market, was across the street.
Oh, you know what? I bought you a lot of something.
Yeah, you bought me some
oh my God, yes, like hundreds of dollars, and you was acting a butthole.
What? No,
you was acting. Okay, so I bought him. I spent money on him. It wasn't necessarily Valentine's Day, but it was on that day, and he was acting real stank. So I'm over there throwing chicken across the table, like at Boston Market.
But you had bought one of my kids something.
Baby, ain't buy nobody nothing like that about you that particular day.
No, you bought Sean or somebody else some pants or a suit or something.
Okay.
At the same time. You just buy me.
Yeah, I did, baby. You had a bunch of stuff. Oh Lord, so if I buy somebody else something, so if he gets $700 and somebody else get $1, then I still bought somebody else something.
You making me something else.
Anyway, so yes, I can be. So You said you think the Valentine's Day commercials and stuff is it, right?
Well, I'm not sure. I think it's probably just like one of those things that is tradition or something that's a learned behavior that everyone kind of accepts.
So are there any men on here that have demands or requests for Valentine's Day? And
Right. Well, I mean, that's one of the things that go across racial lines, economic lines, religious. Like, doesn't matter. You see everybody in there, every ethnic group, they scrambling on Valentine's Day trying to come up with
well,
something.
and there's another thing. How do you feel if your man in the store trying to buy you a card before he come home on Valentine's Day when all of them picked over?
What
and,
difference does it
and
make?
the card ain't got nothing to do with you.
How's the car nothing to do with you? It's Valentine's.
I'm saying, but they could be like, you're the mother of our child, and you're carrying our baby, and she ain't pregnant.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's dumb. Don't do that. Like, what? I ain't got no kids.
Right. So we're talking about Valentine's, the month of love. We were talking about gifts and why Gucci is not a Valentine's gift.
Well, obviously it is because that's what all you women be giving. And it's not your best effort. I would submit, I think the best effort it would be on the man's birthday because you ain't bought him nothing worthwhile. So that's when you pop, lock, and drop it.
Actually, no. It will be Valentine's Day because on your birthday, you usually do get it.
Yeah, it's raggedy though.
Who's getting raggedy? You need to clarify
It's raggedy.
to these people that you ain't getting no raggedy gifts because you was
I'm just talking in
you was
generalities.
a materialistic
I'm not
type
at all.
gift person, receiver.
I'm easy. Your thoughts.
He like expensive stuff. I listen. Everything he gave me a Christmas list one year. I was like, I gotta put this mess on layaway. Like, what? And like usually what I do is I go to his eBay and see what he has in his eBay card, stuff like that. This dude. Now we're not gonna start that. Speak on and say it.
There it is. Speak on it.
This dude. It gives one gift be more than all my gifts together.
You the electronic queen.
But you ain't never bought me no electronics for nothing.
I ain't bought you no electronics.
What you bought me?
I just bought a $700 cricket machine.
Yeah, okay, now wait a minute. Okay,
with all the accessories.
With the exception.
That was like a week ago.
Okay, but I'm talking about like on Christmas stuff. I ain't never got no iPhone, nothing. Like I've always been doing all that stuff.
Yeah, because you already got it. You don't give nobody no chance. Okay, you come home, look. Hey, they had a sale on these iPhones, so I just decided to get one. Is that okay? After I already have it? Yeah, thank you so much.
But when I come home with and say, look, we got iPhones.
Yeah, I know we. Like the last time you went to get me a phone and everybody got phones. Remember, you like, I'm gonna get you a phone, and you ended up with a phone too. When we left there, we both had new phones.
You know, the buy one, get one. Something.
Oh, that's what it was?
You said get it.
Mm-hmm.
See how he tried to change it up? He told me get it. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I digress. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on back.
Exactly.
Why is Gucci not an acceptable payment?
Because you should be getting it all the time anyway. Number one, and number two is raggedy.
Baby, you're going to have to stop saying that and clarify. You talking about somebody else, not me.
Baby, I'm talking in general.
Wait, no, you need to put some respect on my
You know,
name.
like I know, just because you bubble bathe somebody, put some flowers in the bed, does not make it better. It's the same, and put some lingerie on it. It's the same old, same old.
Listen, you need to put some respect on my name.
Yeah, it's still leaning.
Angie goes to work.
It's still leaning to the left under that new lingerie. It's still got that
Y'all
lean
know that
to
people
it.
like that? He talking about he talking generalities,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's still got that lean to it under that lingerie.
So anyway, I disagree. I know women that go all out their way and they do the baths and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it's still not a gift. It's still sex, right?
Okay, so we can't speak to the fact that people are not getting sex frequently, honey.
Well, that's true. But listen, I'm gonna go to the scripture on this one. The Bible say, "Don't be unequally yoked." If the man buying diamond bracelets and you giving that old recycled coochie, that's the very definition of unequally yoked.
Did he say recycle coochie?
Yeah,
Y'all ain't gonna help me with this? Look, do I have any help in
High
this?
mileage goods.
He said high mileage.
One person got diamonds. Other person got whatever that
Y'all,
is.
she said high mileage good. Y'all remember that song? Listen, but they married them high mileage goods.
I'm sure they love all of the other redeeming qualities. But at the same time, you know, how you going one person getting jewelry and the other person getting tomfoolery?
Okay, so you right along to our Cedric.
I'm just keeping it 100.
But listen, if a man,
Mhm.
and I know you can't identify with this,
Okay.
It's
Well,
not-
it
it's-
depends.
not getting frequent sex, you
Yeah.
can't identify with that,
Mhm.
then sex on any given time is a great thing for him. And especially if she put her back into it.
Well, no, I can't. If you've been in a relationship for any length of time, even if you're not getting it frequently, you
That's
got
right. My
women-
mama said, "Who made it old and recycle?" That's right, mama. Tell him. Say something about my mama. I'll put you in the head. See, mama.
That's right, mama.
See,
I'm sorry.
who make it old?
Y'all make it old.
We make it old. How we make it old?
How old is the rest of your body?
Well, you don't understand.
Okay.
Why the tomfoolery on Valentine's, but not the day before? Right. Right. On
On
Valentine's
the day
Day.
before, you ain't getting no gift from the man either. It's just
But he's
what it
saying, but
is.
if you get a hot pocket
Hey,
on the day before Valentine's Day,
Valentine's Day supposed to be
wait,
special.
listen. But you just said all the effort they put to bathe them and the flowers and to set the ambiance in the room, shift the atmosphere is of no avail because the coochie is still old and
I'm
raggedy.
not saying that. What I'm saying is
Fix it, Jesus.
that's just like if you're an athlete, right? And
Uh-huh.
you play in the regular season, you play hard in the regular season. But when you go to playoffs, you turn it up a notch.
But these women are turning up a notch.
No, you can't say that though. Some may be, but I would submit to say that a vast majority of them are not. After they do all the decorations with the flowers, they tired. And they the same old lazy side booty they've been getting. It's just dressed up in lingeries. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that to everybody, but
But that's how you make it sound.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying, how is that become acceptable in the norm where women have to give a gift? The man can't say, put on some new drawers and be like, "Hey, you're gonna get this sex today. This will be your gift." I'm gonna be like, "No, it's not. I know you bought me something last time there."
But listen, but you know that's our standard, right? And we said,
but who sets the standard?
Society sets the standard, but we've gone along with it. If you wanted something, if you wanted a gift, you gotta be like, "Hey, I want some other than sex on Valentine's Day. I better come with it."
And then in that case, the woman can't be petty, which they are. Most women are very petty.
And it's a bunch of petty men out there.
And give a gift and then no sex.
Wait, now you can't have
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Read the people, child.
All right, Fish Grease wants to say Valentine's Day is a day me and my wife get nastier.
Oh. That's what I'm saying. That's what people.
Well, I'm not saying everybody.
You just being devil's advocate.
I'm just saying in general. I'm speaking in generalities. You can't paint a brush for everybody. But there's a majority of people, I think, in my opinion, that are not on their job. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna get right, then that's one thing. I'm with that.
Eva Fillmore, my mother said, "Where did you get him from?" Mama, I don't know. He's been a devil's advocate tonight. I'm gonna see if my raggedy.
Hey,
I'm drinking this water. What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
Debo, I should have tucked my chain in.
Anyway,
come on, bump me that chain.
Mama, he need to do better. All the way better. Anyway,
So no, since we got mama, what's she getting dad for Valentine's Day?
first of all, they've been married for 60-some years. Ain't none of your dog gonna be.
Yeah, right. Because she
Hey,
already know. She ain't about to have nothing.
Wait a minute, you coming from my mama?
No, that's just people in general.
You said she. It's about my mama.
What you give me
Some
Valentine's Day?
Some of the nasty sex.
I don't want to give them.
Y'all, that boy say you don't want to give. He has amused himself.
Listen, it's
What?
like, you give me, is it gonna be some flowers? Am I gonna get bubble baths?
That's why your big butt can't fit into her. Nah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanna know.
He has amused himself, as y'all see, at my expense.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Well, what are you getting me for Valentine's Day? Because I haven't gotten anything for Valentine's Day in a long time.
Oh Jesus.
Except for a Hershey candy bar.
No.
Then I get
I get you a
Next.
card and a stuffed animal.
You don't get no stuffed animal. I don't know what that's about no stuffed animal.
Well, you allergic.
I ain't got no stuffed animal.
You got allergies.
You see how you be lying?
Not hyperallergenic. So you can't.
That's what we doing right now? Listen, ain't nobody allergic to no stuffed animal.
Yeah, you got them allergies, so you know. Eyes watering and all that. We don't need that. So we
Listen,
stuffed animals at the stove. See.
all I want y'all to know is
Because your birthday is the week before.
so I get shortcut because my birthday is 2 weeks before.
No, but you get all your stuff on your birthday and you get the card on Valentine's Day.
Are they expensive on my birthday? Hey,
Yes, you did.
listen, see what I'm talking about. What I got for my birthday said. What I got for my birthday said. No, I did not get no gift on my birthday. See how he be lying, y'all?
And you got a Dodge Durango.
He was talking about gifts, but he ain't giving.
You got Dodge Durango.
That was,
Birthday, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. That's all of them.
y'all ain't gonna say nothing about this, huh? Huh? Y'all ain't gonna say nothing.
AC.
Cedric,
Nice. Sunroof. Leather boy.
I know somebody on here that for Christmas, their wife got a whole bunch of purses and shoes
You don't
and
even carry purses.
I don't care.
What you need a purse for?
I don't care a purse.
Why? You got a closet full of purses in there.
I don't have no closet full of purses.
You got rid of them?
Yeah, that show you how much you pay attention.
No, you don't have them. You don't use
I
them.
do well.
So what about you stuff you don't use for?
Then what I got, y'all.
I bought that too.
This way I got with my purse. Crisscross backpack. Anyway, it's like can hear what you're saying, baby. That's why I keep telling you to look straight because you be on the other side. Let's say it's Monday Night Live. Mama, he is all the way live.
Right.
And he talking about he want to give. Baby, you gotta focus. You got to look forward.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, but when you do, people can't hear you. Mildred said we can't hear Cedric.
Listen, I know you have your birthday. You got vinyl, a cast iron skillet. You got all kind of stuff. You doing it. Bless. Hashtag bless.
Hashtag.
I'm not familiar with that hashtag.
Anyway, so I say, well, I said to give me all these assumptions about other people.
I didn't assume anything. I'm just saying that would be what I would say is going on with a lot of people. Not everybody, but more than half. About 79%.
Listen, but if their man is okay with them getting,
I ain't got to do with it. If that's what he liked, I love it.
well, hush. Some people like this nasty sex on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I don't think that nasty. Okay.
Is you doing nasty? For our spouses.
That's right. Love me, Angie.
Child, I don't know what's going on with Wi-Fi. It's rebellious. On Monday nights, it start acting up now.
We need new Wi-Fi.
Yes.
If somebody send us some Wi-Fi, please.
That's Valentine's Day Wi-Fi.
That's right.
Updated Wi-Fi.
This joke we got ain't worth a dime.
Spectrum ain't about one red nickel.
Man, the sorriest mess.
Anyway, so we would say, and we're going to say this as a couple,
What we gonna say, man?
that we should celebrate each other on a regular basis, on a daily
All the
basis.
time.
And that's not a gift, honestly. That is the small things. That is the
Right.
the attention.
You loving your spouse is more valuable than a gift. I'm sorry, you're just so beautiful. I can't stop looking at you.
They can't hear, baby.
Beautiful. I just want you to know.
That's not real.
I ain't never said I could sing that.
Good gift for Valentine's for both. Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Put my past on.
I hear
See,
him.
Mama hear me. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate you.
You know what? I'm sick of y'all.
See, she understands. She know what's going on around here.
Anyway, so we were just putting a little food for thought on tonight. I know we have a great discussion next week. I told you about.
What's next week? Tell me.
I just told you. I'm not gonna repeat it again. If you want to repeat, you can.
No, but the people they didn't. Some people just joined and missed it. So give us.
We're talking about
Yeah, I didn't even know.
why is love not enough?
Why is it not enough? Or is it? Is love enough?
I will be playing devil's advocate.
Saying that it is enough, or it should be enough.
It should be enough.
And I say that what I say.
We're not gonna talk about it tonight. That's what you said.
That's what I said.
That's what we said when we said what we
That's what I
said.
said.
So anyway, we appreciate everybody for joining us tonight. You know, we want to put some perspective on marriages, relationships in general, but especially marriages. I think sometimes we get to Valentine's Day because everybody want to say their man did this for them, or somebody did whatever.
They went to Jared.
Yes, they went to Jared, got a new ring, got a new this, got a new that. But
New ring, same raggedy relationship.
right, I was like, you got a new ring, but your relationship is raggedy. Or you got a new ring,
Raggedy.
and you're getting divorced shortly. Which is one of the topics I do want to talk about this month. Is about that there's a guy on TikTok that goes around. It's a student that goes around
Got that bull
with. Hold on, Mama said, follow your heart. That's right, Mom. Next week topic: why is love not enough? Listen,
That's it.
it's gonna be a good one because we don't agree. Y'all don't agree. Everybody don't agree. I'm finna be the devil's advocate. But here's another discussion we're gonna have this month. There's a student that goes around with a diamond tester. He goes to teachers and tests their ring.
That are married.
That are married and test their ring to see if it's real. A lot of people's rings are not real. Or like the one had her wedding ring was real, but her 3 carat anniversary ring, you know, the 3 stones was not. It was so plastic and glass. Jesus. And some people were getting divorced behind it. I understand the logic behind why they're upset because you lied to me. Because if you ain't had the money to get it, we ain't had the money to get it.
They didn't lie. They just gave you a ring. You said
You knew that you thought it was a lot, that she thought it was real.
See, you assuming that. That's assumptions.
Well, if you give me,
Because somebody gives you a ring, you don't assume that it's a real diamond. You just say it's a ring, it's a gift. You're welcome. You don't ask them.
why would no? But if not them, somebody. If my husband gives me an anniversary ring,
Right.
you need to tell me if you give me plastic so I know how to wash my hands and take it off. It won't turn green.
No, they got
The Cuban what?
The Cuban zirconium. You can put everything in them.
I don't want no Cuban zirconia.
Yeah, you can do everything. They look good.
Listen,
They got the good one now.
maybe he thought it was real. See, now he might have been duped.
That's my answer.
That was gonna be your answer.
It ain't real. Oh, I can't believe it. You know what? I can't believe this here. Man, they better be lucky they went to where I bought that ring from that territory without a business. They better be lucky.
No, I would be pissed if my
I'll
husband,
show out.
I'd be pissed if my husband gave me a raggedy ring that was fake and plastic, and then said he's gonna fuss about why women giving out coochie for Valentine's Day. We know that's real.
Is it though?
It is.
Maybe.
That's why girls giving out coochie for Valentine's
Maybe
Day.
not.
Look here, look who done joined us. Who been missing?
What up, though?
Cedric said that men give good gifts on Valentine's Day and women giving raggedy, lazy coochie that they bubble bath and put some flowers on the bed, but it's still the same raggedy coochie. You ain't gonna say nobody that. Brandon, can you help me at this moment, please? Because he is acting all out of line.
What you getting for Valentine's Day? What Brandy getting?
Was she giving or getting?
Giving. Mm-hmm.
But asking me about me, nothing.
Your Valentine's Day didn't come here.
You don't got nothing.
You
You got Hershey's chocolate bar.
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
And if you bring me the doggone,
I might have you keep it zirconium ready.
no.
Big one. Ready. Shining.
Anyway, so that
I'm gonna tell you, don't you let nobody
So-
touch your pain.
next week we gonna find out.
Just say no.
Next week we gonna find out what everybody did for Valentine's Day. But then we also are gonna be talking about why is love not enough. We talk about marriages. The Bible talks about, love is patient, love is kind, love does not keep score, love is not boastful. All these things, if you're doing them, love should be enough. However, a lot of married people, a lot of Christian people, even ourselves at times have said love is not enough. But I am second guessing that path, and we will discuss it. Now, I want to see if any woman got their man some gifts next week on the day of the Valentine's Day, or what it's gonna be.
Nothing.
We're gonna ask what you got me for Valentine's Day.
You got me?
I'm gonna get you that for Valentine's Day, and you like it.
Yeah, you like it too, so we even. Even swap, no swindle.
Real love is enough. See, Mama, now that's where I'm starting to go with it. But the people have said that love is not enough. So we're gonna have this good old discussion from
What?
I'm gonna be what Trump said, 2 Corinthians. So it's 1 Corinthians 13.
Hold the Bible upside down.
Right. But I do believe that that's going to be a very good discussion. And I wonder why so many Bible believing church folks, Christians, are saying that it's not enough. There's a song that said, love will keep us together.
Okay.
Anyway,
If you say so.
so I can't think.
Who made that song?
Love, love will keep us together. I don't know.
That wasn't Tina Turner.
No.
She said, "What love got to do? Got to do with it." Secondhand emotion.
Anyway, we are so thankful that whatever we do should be done in love. You know what? That's my mama right there. Do it in love. I'm gonna do you in love, baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna do you in love.
Like
In
that.
love. Yep. You say, baby, baby,
Okay.
baby. No, I can't do that.
If you want. Whatever makes you happy.
Y'all, my husband will laugh at me, right?
Look. Whatever.
Right, Crystal said my mama nailed it. Crystal, you missed this boy been acting the fool.
Whatever. Don't think about me like you.
Look. So I'm gonna put Crystal on the spot. So Crystal, on Valentine's Day, do you get Takaris a gift, or is it the nasty freaky sex that he get on Valentine's Day? Because my husband say women don't buy men gifts. I mean, he don't buy me one, so I mean he can't talk no junk. A chocolate bar and a car does not count.
I don't bought you. We're gonna be together forever. I don't bought you plenty of gifts.
When, babe?
Planet.
When? Tell me one. No. He lied. He talking about he buy me gifts, but it wasn't no Valentine's Day gift.
That was birthday. I bought you that.
It is not Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is. It was an early birthday.
Listen, if it's an early Valentine's Day, if you hand me something and said this is an early Valentine's Day,
say that you get the ring and you assume that it's real. So when I give it to you, I assume you know it's a Valentine's Day.
So the discussion about if your man gave you, if the red ring he gave you was fake, is there a problem with that?
Right. Well, somebody does that on the YouTube. They go around testing people's rings.
And got some people hiding them. This is my 20-year band. I know this real, and it was glass. It wasn't even moving.
It wasn't
even. And honey, them people was calling their husband. Somebody told me they was getting divorced. I think the whole issue is the
they embarrassed. That's all.
Well, no, not the embarrassed though, but it's the feel like you have lied to me or you tricked me. Because you don't give somebody a plastic band for 20 years.
Who says?
Nigga, everybody say.
Maybe he was down his luck.
But he should have said this, baby. I'm gonna give you this play with right now.
And that lady still wants something because she wasn't gonna accept that.
Crystal said we exchange gifts.
Nah. That's good. Go on, Crystal. I knew you was all
absolutely right. Because it's a problem. Because see, you know what? She said it's a lie.
Okay, but hold on. Look at this now. If a man bring you, look, if your man bring you a fifth of a third of a half of a carrot, and it did big and it's real, you be mad because it's too little. So when he bring you some a nice size, you mad because if you can't have it both ways.
What? Well, don't anybody tell you to get no big old ring if you're gonna be fake.
So then you just get the little diamond dust.
No, you just sell your money and get what you need to get.
No, that ain't work. A woman married, you want to have a ring on. She ain't on no ring. What you gonna do?
No, but then wait.
Tie a string around it.
But most, okay, man, you started out with some.
Yeah, but everybody ain't gonna do that.
Some tin can bands.
Everybody don't do that.
$50 between the two of us.
But see, you out of your mind.
Don't.
You were gone.
I'm not gonna play this game.
You can put a shoestring on your finger, but that don't even matter. Everybody will do that.
Wait, this joker said I was gone, and I would have put a shoestring on my finger.
Gone. Where you at?
Y'all,
you out of your mind.
Anyway, all I can say is there's so many times that you can't necessarily say what you would do, but I know that for me, the honesty would be the problem that I had. You have to be ready to provide.
Yeah, that sounds good. Everybody's not always ready. Will you be ready?
Cause I ain't talking about nothing. I'm just thinking talking about what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm just talking about what I'm talking about.
There it is.
That's so funny.
I'm with you.
And it's funny that we're having these conversations about gifts because we don't do Valentine's. We laugh at that. It's been,
No, but the thing is, you got to keep it 100 though. I give you gifts year round. I always just randomly give you stuff.
You do, but you didn't always randomly give me stuff.
Yeah, but that's been your reality for the last however many years.
I'm just saying, but even before then, we stopped doing Valentine's Day because I didn't like crowds, restaurants, and all that stuff. And then I've always felt like you need to treat people right all the way around. Don't give me nothing good on Valentine's Day, baby. The whole table shaking. Stop.
I'm not touching the table,
baby. You.
I'm not touching the table.
I'm not touching you. Stop biting your leg.
Why? The table ain't moving. Look at the picture. It ain't moving.
Why you don't act right?
Mm-hmm. What a day is.
Right here. Anyway, what we're saying is Valentine's Day is coming up on Sunday. You got 6 days to get your life together. Whatever that is, communicate with your spouse what it is that you need and you're looking for, so you won't be hot as fish grease when right.
So
when
listen,
you
look
don't
into the
get
camera and tell everyone what you like for Valentine's Day. That way, I'll be accountable to them, and they'll be mad at me when you don't get it. Sure, but what you need?
I'm not talking to everything.
How can I cater to you, honey, for Valentine's Day?
I know I got you Valentine's Day. Yes, I did. You'll be here in 2 days.
Where's that?
He got something.
Where's that?
She said, "Great team, great teaching team, Thomas. We appreciate it. We just want people. I mean, everybody, like, depending on where you are in your relationship, financially, this pandemic, your children's age, employment, non-employment, those things are important to consider. Because even if your spouse was somebody that bought you big things prior to the pandemic, if the pandemic has left you in a place where you are financially strapped, do not do something stupid for Valentine's Day and you can't breathe later.
Right.
Like, you got a whole lifetime to make up once this pandemic is gone, as opposed to spending your whole fortune right now. Love y'all, man. I love y'all. Krista, you a mess too. You talking about I ain't talking about no, I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
Listen,
you a mess too.
Don't be spending your stimulus check on the
But you know, that's the thing, like and I hate to say black people, because we're notorious for this though. We'll overspend and then
everybody.
Well,
That's
maybe
why. That's why people look. You want to know why these companies spend so much money on commercials? That's why.
Right.
To get you to go out there and spend on stuff you ain't got no business spending on.
So remember, next week is about why is love not enough?
Or is it?
Or is love enough? And we're coming from Corinthians. For all y'all who know the love chapter,
Right. You can't love me the way I need to be loved.
Mm.
Huh? You a Christian?
Maybe if you was a Christian and love me the way God told you to love me, then love would be enough. We're gonna just come on here and get building. Come on here now.
If you were more Christ-like, you could love me like He loved the church. Yes.
Love is patient. Why you can't be patient?
Oh, I'm very patient.
Love is kind. Why you can't be kind? You ain't kind. You didn't say you kind, did you?
I am kind. Kind enough.
Listen, he didn't say he was kind, did
he? Anyway, next week.
Love does not keep count.
Yeah.
So anyway, we look forward to hearing your Valentine's stories, good, better, and different. And so we will be signing off now. But I really want you to look at that scripture text and see what you think about why is love not enough. And I'm this particular one. We're speaking from being a believer, being a Christian, because we can't hold everybody else to the same standard as the Bible. Although, you know, everybody uses this context and use, you know, marriage, which is God ordained and God created. Mm-hmm. However, we have taken it to be somewhere else now. So we're going to pray. us on out of here. I definitely thank everybody for joining us. Share this to your page. Somebody needs to hear about the what you call it? The regular good. What you call it earlier? No, you call it something else earlier. High mileage goods. He said he don't want high mileage goods for Valentine's Day. Well, he said he was talking about him.
Well, I'm just saying. See, you missing the whole crux of what I'm saying.
I heard you.
I'm saying that you should be giving it anyway. So that should not be your reward for the Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Especially if you're not going to go above and beyond what you normally do anyway. That's all I'm saying. You can understand that.
Yeah.
You can agree with me on that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
All right, let's pray, Mr. Thomas. Go on, pray us out. You ain't prayed about 17 weeks. Come on.
That's because you got a calling on your life, and I'm just letting the Lord use you. See what I'm saying? I recognize talent. You understand? See?
If you don't pray.
Well, we thank you for this broadcast. We thank you for everyone that's involved. We ask that you go out and touch everyone, Lord. Protect them, give them wisdom, help marriages to continue to be stronger and grow, because strong marriages make strong communities, Lord. And we're trying to lift up our community in particular, that we will be stronger and be able to serve you better.
Yes.
Continue to bless marriages, help them to grow closer together and closer to you. We ask that you keep them from all hurt, harm, and danger. Keep everyone safe in the age of this pandemic, that no one gets sick with not just COVID, but any sickness or any bad news, any cancer, anything of that nature. We thank you for it. We call it done. And we ask you continue to work amongst us, Lord. Thank you for it. Amen.
I'm playing this one video as we go out. Listen, guys.
What it is, show it.
I done. Never mind. It
It
went away. Remember, you know what?
Oh, it cut off. Yeah.
Remember it cut off?
You had them all pulled up, didn't you?
Yes, there's this video thing that we can do. Oh, I think I got it. I don't know. Yeah, there's a video thing that we can do now. We can play a clip. So I'm gonna play this clip.
Together for every holiday. We talk to each other on the phone every day. They get together for a couple holidays. They talk on the phone. He talk to his mama every day, but his sister maybe on holidays. I mean, like the dynamics are so much different. Exactly. So when I say I just wanted to just have a normal day, well, whose ideal normal are we talking about? Yes. And that's what happens in regular life. If you date somebody or it's your best friend, and you start talking about normal. Yes. Amen. Well, normal in my house might not have had a house. Amen. So what's normal, right?
Also, what goes along with that is expectations. A lot of times we
Are you so little?
to our expectations, but we
Like a
haven't
habit.
communicated what those are. And what happens is you get upset with a person because they're not meeting your expectations. And then they're frustrated because they don't know why you're upset. And it's just a cycle, so you never can get connected. You have to get connected to be able to communicate.
That was one of our little clips from one of our sermons we did. That actually was a really good one we did.
That was a long time ago.
It was. You ready another one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See how you play? Have a good night, y'all. He don't want to be right, but he's life with Jesus.